How you guys doing? Back with another presentation. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you stay active. Go for walks. That's what I'm doing right now. Gotta stay active. Gotta go for walks before you head to the office. Well, it's a nice hot October Sunday. Nice hot October Sunday. And someone left a comment on my video. Some dude, I think his name was VJ or something, talking about the vibes that you give off to women is how you make women feel. Come on now. And he was making it seem like, how do you know that women were crazy over Jeremy Meeks' looks? Like, dude, come on now. You're not talking to an 11 or 12-year-old. Like, come on now. Like, we all know that looks is the main important thing that women go for in men. It's a dude that took his life recently named Lucas Only. A dude, he was French descent, but his family relocated to Detroit, Michigan. Dude remind you of one of those model people, one of those Kenzo runway model type of dudes. His girlfriend said that he treated her so bad to where it got to the point to where she didn't even care about his looks anymore. See, incidents like that just go to show you that looks is king. Girlfriend literally said that she said that he dogged her out so bad, and she was even stating how women say that he's so fine, and she was telling them women, you get with this dude and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're gonna see that he's really a dickhead. And a lot of women, get with dudes because of looks and money. And this dude was literally saying on my last video that it's all about the vibes that you give off. Well, I'm gonna talk about the vibes that you give off. The vibes that you give off to people, you know what the vibes are created? Vibes are created by the way you look. Vibes are created by the way you look. People think you're ugly, they gonna hate you, they gonna have smoke for you. It's just that simple. I noticed that people tend to have a lot of hatred for men who are not wanted by women. I noticed that. If you a man that ain't desired, if you a man that women ain't checking for, it's like even dudes that's in your same position got smoke for you. It's crazy, man. But it's like, everybody wasn't born to win. Some people were born to lose. What's going on, DJ Technology? Hope all is well with you. I know you was never cool with me because I wasn't a player. I wasn't a sex symbol like you. So you turned your back on me and kicked me to the curb. But that's just how people are. That's just how people are. They know you're not no sex symbol. They know you're not a man that women want to bust it open for. They mad at you. Why not get mad at God? Because God could have easily created you to be one of those PSL gods. I used to watch those videos, those PSL gods, those model people. God could have made you somebody like that. It's a beautiful Sunday evening. A lot of people are out today. It's good to just go for walks, get some exercise in before you have to head to the office. People just gonna forever attack these types of men. People just gonna forever have smoke for these types of guys. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate and it's sad. All of us can't be sex symbols. And the vibe that you give off to people is based on your appearance. If people think you're unattractive, they're going to hate you. Your own family will hate you. That's the reason why I stopped going around mine. Dude was talking about the vibes that you give off to women. Well, the vibes that you're giving off to women are created by your physical appearance. People think you're a bad looking person, they gonna hate you. They gonna have smoke for you. I'm realizing that looks is everything in this world. You know, I never realized how crucial looks are to people, man. Looks are everything. They truly are. I mean, the guy that I was just talking to you about, Lucas Only, he was a French dude, you know, but, you know, relocated to the United States. Dude was in an 8-year relationship with some girl, was in an 8-year relationship with a baddie. And, you know, she even said that he treated her like crap. But why did she stay in that why did this baddie stay in that 8-year relationship with this dude? We all know why. Don't even need to talk about it. But, you know, people need to cut that out with the gaslighting, man. The vibes that you give off to people are created by your appearance. You know, the vibe, the energy that you give off to folks, it's all about your look. You know, my father even told me that, you know, a person can hate you because of the way you look. It's real. So people need to quit this stuff about, you know, it's the vibes and, you know, how you present yourself to people. No, it's the way you look to folks. That's why people hate you. That's why people hate you. See, most people are cowards. And most people ain't going to tell you how they truly feel about you no way, especially women. They ain't going to tell you what they really feel. You know? And isn't it funny how attractive people don't have to self-improve, but people want to tell you to self-improve? I'm not trying to hear it. And you guys shouldn't be trying to hear it either. People gonna forever hate unattractive people. That's just the world we live in. If people think you're unattractive, people think you're not sexy, if people think that you're not hot, you know, they gonna hate you. They gonna have beef with you. You know, your own family will too. So I'm just here to tell you guys, don't let nobody gaslight you. And what made me compelled to make this presentation is the comments from this person that I saw in my last presentation talking about the vibes that you give off to people. Come on now. It's 2024. It's about to be 2025. The vibes you giving off to people is based on your appearance. People think you're ugly, they gonna hate you. They gonna hate you. It's just that simple. You know? And, you know, they gonna forever tell dudes who are not wanted that they gotta self-improve, they gotta work on themselves. Meanwhile, dudes like Chris Brown, they ain't gotta work on nothing. And I know Chris Brown is a celebrity, but I'm just saying, you got plenty of dudes out here, very attractive men that women like. You got dudes out here that, you know, guys that women find very attractive. They ain't got to work on nothing, so why should you? There are dudes out here who are married to women who gaslight their wives, beat their wives. There are dudes who put women through hell. But you know what? It's a lot that a woman is willing to tolerate when you look good. You know, like that dude, Lucas Only. See, that woman found him to be very attractive. So she was willing to endure that abuse in that 8-year relationship, even though the dude ended up, you know, he ended up doing something that was very bad to himself. You know, he ended up, you know, doing something bad. But it just go to show you what women are willing to put up with when it's a very attractive man. When it's a hot guy, when it's a dude that they feel is very good looking, it's a lot of things they're willing to tolerate. Things that they wouldn't tolerate from dudes who are not wanted. You know? So I'm not buying this idea, dudes trying to tell me, how do you know that women were crazy over Jeremy Meeks' looks? I mean, the women were clearly gawking over the man's looks. I mean, it was clearly obvious. It was on news headlines. Dude, you know, I mean, like, it was clearly obvious that women were crazy over Jeremy Meeks' looks. If women wasn't crazy over the way that man looked, he would have never became famous. Jeremy Meeks would have never became famous if women wasn't crazy over the way he looked. So, you know, for dudes talking about how do you know that women were crazy over his looks, I'm like, give me a break, dude. Come on now. The gaslighting, the nonsense gotta stop. I mean, Jeremy Meeks, he would have never made headlines if it wasn't for the fact that women found him to be very good looking. So please cut the nonsense out. See, stuff like this is getting old. People in comments talking about it's the vibes and energy that you're giving off. The vibes and energy that you give off is based on your looks. That's the vibe and energy right there. If you look like Chris Brown, you could be the devil. But all them women gonna want to ride that sausage. All them women gonna want to bust that thing open for you. So, you know, I'm not trying to hear gaslighting tactics that people like to use talking about it's the vibe that you give off to people. Yeah, the vibe is based on your face. Your face is the vibe. You know, your face can create negative energy. See, that's what the PUAs and dating coaches not gonna tell you. But that's been this presentation. It's hot out here. It's a lovely Sunday. You guys enjoy your Sunday. I'm gonna talk to you guys soon. I just felt that I had to address this because someone, you know, some dude, he's commented on my stuff before, left a comment on my video talking about you know, the vibes that you give off to people and the energy that you're creating. That's all based on looks. But you guys have a good Sunday. Talk to you soon.